那么下面有请来自卡迪夫孔子学院的2号选手孙甜。2号选手，请打开摄像头，解除静音。当你准备完毕后，请示意。
谢谢主持人，我准备好了。
好的，那么接下来呢，您将进行15分钟的讲课，时间进行到14分钟时将会有计时提醒，请开始。
好，谢谢主持人。各位老师，大家好，我是2号选手孙甜，来自卡迪夫大学孔子学院。今天我想借这个15分钟的线上虚拟课程，向大家展示一下我在平时日常的上课过程中，从导入到这个到课程结束究竟是一个什么样子的。Okay, so my topic today is about numbers and birthday, targeting students from year 5 to year 6. Okay, I'll get started. Morning, everyone. 早上好. All right, it's Mandarin lesson. So before we get started, I would like you to have your Mandarin notebook ready because we're going to learn 4 different words today, and I'd like you to write them down on your notebook. Okay. Okay, while preparing, anybody want to share anything about the Mandarin you know, or things you've done during the weekend, last weekend, things that related to China or Chinese culture, anything? Anybody? Okay, Mark, please. Okay, brilliant, thank you. Thanks very much, Mark. Okay, so today we're going to talk about numbers and birthdays. So first, let's try go over the numbers we've learned before together. Let's check the first column, 1 to 10. This one is very easy, right? Let's try it together. From number 1, 1, 2, 3, and then all the way to number 10. Okay, next column, 11 to 20. So remember when we start, 11 in Mandarin is actually 10 and 1. So how do we say 11? 11. Great, okay. And then 12 is 10 and 2. So it should be 12. Very good. So give me 13 together. 13. Very good. And 14, 14. Okay. And then all the way to 20. Okay. Next, the last column is the most difficult part. It's from 21 to 30. 21, let's check the Mandarin rule. 21 is actually 2 tenths and 1. So how do we say 2? 2 tenths, 10 and 1. So give me 21 together. 2 10. Very good. And then follow the rules. I will let the students give me all the numbers from 21 to 30. 30. Okay. Okay, now it's the time to meet our new words today. The first one, month. Let's try month in Mandarin. 月. Yes, very good. So try this one after me. 月. Great. So this one has a down tone, so you need to stress the pronunciation a little bit more. Try one more time. 月. Very good. Okay. So after we learn this word, we will be able to say different months in Mandarin. But before that, I'd like you to write these characters down on your notebook, find a new page, and write the date today, 20th March, on the first line, our topic today, numbers and birthday, the second line, and then the words, and then write down the first words in both in pinyin and in character and its English definition, okay? Okay. Okay, so after we learned 月 month, you will be able to say the 12 months in Mandarin. It's very easy. You don't even have to learn anything. That's very easy. So let me show you the rule. How do we say month in Mandarin? I'm going to show you an example. This one, January. January in Mandarin, we say it is the first month of the year. So how do we say number 1 in Mandarin again? 一. Very good. Yes. So how do we say month, the character? Remember? 月, exactly. So in Mandarin, we say January, 一月. It means number 1 month, the first month of the year. Very good. So anyone knows how do we say February? February, the second month of the year. Okay, Mark? Yeah, very good. Exactly. 2月. 2月, very good, right? You just need the number and then the Mandarin word 月 for months. Okay, so we're going to take the next page to try all of the 12 months in Mandarin together, okay? So the first one, we have already got it. It's January, first month of the year, 1月, okay? Who'd like to give me the second one, February? 2月, very good. And March, number 3 months, the third month, 3月, exactly. So then I'm going to take the students all the way to count down to December, 12月, the 12th month of the year. Okay. Okay, so after that, I'll ask the students to write down the 12 months of the year, both in pinyin and character on their notebook, so they could have a review and the classroom teacher can take them to have a review later in the week. Okay, now let's have a look at our second new word, day. Try pronounce it. Yes, 日. It is also a downturn. Try after me. 日. One more time. 日. Exactly. Okay. So after we learn 日, we're going to talk about the days of the months. In Mandarin, saying the days of the months is similar to what we say in English, but you need the word 日, which is very important. Pronounce with me again. 日. Yes, very good. So check these 2 charts on the screen. So the first day of the months, let's take March, for example, March 1st. In English, we just say March 1st, but in Mandarin, you have to say March 1st day. March 2nd in Mandarin, you have to say March 2nd day. So there has to be the word 日. So let's try the first one. First day of the month in Mandarin is, try to pronounce it, 一日. Exactly, which means first day. Let's go to the second one. Second day of the month. 二日, which means second day. And then I'm going to take the students all the way to finish the 13 days of the month. And some months is 31 days, so we're going to try 31st. Okay. Okay, next, after we learn 月, after we learn 日, yeah, you can check it on the right bottom here. 月 means month, and 日 means day, right? We are going to talk about dates in Mandarin. So check the left one. Our calendar in English, let's take the date today, for example. Today is 20th March, right? But in Mandarin, we have to say it March 2020. So remember the rule in Mandarin, when people talk about time, we talk from big to small. So the big one is the month and the smaller one is the day. So the order has to be month first and then, yes, the day. So let's try this one. That is pretty easy. I bet you know it. Let's try one by one. So try March first. How do we say March? Any volunteer? Mary? Yes, 3月, the number 3 months of the year. Very good. 3月. Well done. And then, how do we say 20th? In Mandarin, you need an extra word. 20th day. 20th day. Yeah, it's on the screen. So 20th in Mandarin is 20日. Very good. 20日. Okay. So then I'm going to show you another example, and after that, we're going to try a game. Okay. Next one is April 10th or 10th April in English. How do we say this in Mandarin? Any volunteer? Okay, Jack? Yes, very good. Exactly. It is 4月 and then 10日. 4月10日, April 10th. Okay. Next, game time. We're going to use the World War Online to try the open the box time again today. Okay, so here are 6 boxes. And I'm going to ask 6 volunteers to come to the front and to click the box and then write the dates, both in pinyin and the characters. So if you are not coming to the front, I'd like you to write on your laptop right box, laptop right board. And then when you finish it, please raise it up and show me your answer. Okay, ready? Okay. So next, I'm going to take the students to play this game. Okay, after this one, Finally, we are on birthday. Yay! So, I'm gonna take this time to go over the words we've learned before and learn some new words. Everybody pay attention to the screen, please. Let's try the old words we've learned. We know. So, how do we say my? Anybody got any idea? Okay, my in Mandarin. Yes, right. Pretty easy, right? 我的 my. So next one is to be. We have talked it for quite a long time. We're very familiar with it. Any volunteer? Okay, Jack? Yes, 是. Very good. So 2 new words today, 2 more new words. So while we are learning it, please write it down, okay? First one, birthday. 生日, try after me. 生日. Very good. 生 means birth. 日 means day. Yes, we just learned it. 生日, exactly. Okay, and the last one. How many? It's a new question word. Let's go over the question word we've learned before. The first question word. How do we say what? What's your name? What? Yes, exactly. 什么? So today is a new one. How many? Let me show you. Try this one after me. 几? One more time. A changing tone. 几? Yes, very good. So, focus, it's like eyes on this page, eyes on the screen. Tell me, 生日,我的是几? Then think about how do we say my birthday is in Mandarin. My birthday is. Any volunteer? Camelia? Yes, very good. 我的生日是 exactly. Yes, right. So next page we're going to learn a new sentence. My birthday is in Mandarin, which is try together with me. 我的生日是. Okay, so after you say 我的生日是, and then you can write your birthday date. Okay, follow this sentence. Okay, but next we're going to learn the question. I'll show you. When is your birthday? When is your birthday? Everyone, we have talked about the structure of a Mandarin question. So how do we say this question? What's the structure? What's the structure of the Mandarin sentence? We should say your birthday is when, right? But we haven't learned when, the question word. Let me show you this one. 你的生日是几月几号? Can you tell me what does this sentence mean word by word? 你的 your, yes, 生日 birthday 是 yes, here in this sentence it is, right? And now it's my time. 几月几号 means how many months and then how many days. So that's weird, right? But we say your birthday is how many months and how many days. So try this one after me. 你的生日是几月几号? Okay, good. So I'm gonna use this page to ask students some questions to let them write down their birthday date, and then I'm gonna ask them 你的生日是几月几号? And then maybe several volunteers, and then we can try this little dialogue. After this one, we're going to have a group activity. So I'm gonna give the students this happy birthday worksheet and tell them that you will be given a happy birthday worksheet to collect 2 partners' birthday from your group. Remember to talk and answer in Mandarin, and please write down the information both in pinyin and in character. You will be given 10 minutes. Once you've done, please glue this page, this worksheet, onto your Mandarin notebook. While the students are collecting the information, or like in the group activity, me and the assistant teacher and the classroom teacher, we're gonna walk through the students to help them to check if they can pronounce the sentence properly. Okay. For the group activity, I'm gonna ask the students question again. 你的生日是几月几日? And then let them reply me. Okay, so the last is the culture part of today's lesson. We're going to talk about 3 fun facts about birthday in China. The first one is birthday cake is popular, but also noodles. And then the present is popular, but also red envelopes. And then the some birthdays are considered important in China, the 18th one and the 16th one. And at the end of the class, I will, as usual, let the students show me how do they feel about the work today. I'm gonna check the 3 points and let them raise your hand to say, to show me if they can do this with your hand. If they think that I'm getting there, kind of, and then raise your hand. And if they can also raise your hand to show me if they need help. Okay, that's my lesson today. Thank you.
好的，讲课结束，感谢2号选手孙甜。下面请评委提问。
孙老师好，谢谢你的这个讲课啊，也是有很多很丰富的内容。另外，我觉得把生日和教日期结合起来呢，是一个很好的方法。我想我的一个主要问题就是说，你学几月几日，这个很对，也教了汉字，但是呢，后面又出现了这个几月几号，好像你没有讲号和日的区别。我就想，那么你在这课里头，很明显学生就会有这个疑问，那我今天你没有讲，但是我想你怎么解释这个区别呢？
哦，对，今天没有讲这个。如果是在课堂上的话，我会跟他们讲说，日的话主要是 written Chinese， 如果是号的话，是我们多用在就是daily communication， 是一个就是 spoken Mandarin。
但是我这个你解释的是对的，但是我觉得这个课比较遗憾的就是，实际上这个课在课里头是不应该避开的，这是我的感觉。
好的，谢谢老师。
那行，我就问这个问题。
好，谢谢老师。
谢谢。
Hi, Sun Tian, thank you so much for your wonderful lesson. I really enjoy that. There's lots of engaging activities and the resources are fantastic. My question probably about some lower ability students. You know, I've been teaching quite a lot of primary, secondary kids, exactly this topic. To be honest, I think this topic is a little bit challenging for British kids because particularly for some lower ability students. You know, your lesson is great, but I would say your pace is quite fast. Your teaching pace is really fast and also lots of information, a little bit demanding, I think, for low ability kids. So my question is that if some low ability kids, they are struggling to following you so fast pace and instruction, and what kind of way do you support them, let them to understand and follow your lesson, particularly in this topic, dates and birthday?
Thank you. And I'd like to make it clear that my lesson in the local Welsh school is more like over an hour per lesson. So for me, I would say that that's not too much for the students because we just learned 4 characters and just 2 small sentences. But for the lower ability students, it's like in my class, I would use the group activity to the students who know the language better to help the lower ability students. And then during the group activity time, me and the assistant and the classroom teacher, we're going to go through the students group by group to check how's the conversation going and to help them with their pronunciation and sometimes characters writing to make sure that the lower ability students can catch up with the students who learns better. And besides that, and after my class during the week time, I also ask the classroom teacher for help because my class is once a week. So they're going to take another time during the week to help the students to go over what I have taught them. So I think this is this review is really helpful, and the group activity is also helpful for the lower ability students.
Thank you. That's great. I think I'm glad you mentioned about TAs and also, but I would suggest a point, probably particularly in the UK class, we do need to support every single individual's progress, not outside the lesson, immediately happening in this lesson. So we need differentiation. you do need cater students' needs. For example, if they are struggling in like EL students, they're struggling in English, you do need to give them lots of body language or like pictures to be more visible for their learning. That's quite important. And I also suggest this questioning is really good technique to check students' understanding, and particularly for low ability. And definitely you talk about group work and pair work. That's a wonderful strategy to support low ability, particularly for the very young age, I would say year 5, year 6. They're very new for Mandarin. But I really, really enjoy your lesson. Thank you.
Thank you. And this is also the point that I value a lot. Thank you.
好的，感谢2号选手孙甜。